Hi, Mrs. Marino. I understand your pain and frustration when seeing your husband in this physical state. I understand that adjusting to this new reality is very difficult for you, and the broken Italian that you mentioned is due to a condition that resulted from the CVA, which causes a loss in normal grammatical structure and speech, which may come across as broken Italian to you rather than him speaking to you in full, complete sentences, which may be how he was speaking to you before. However, this can be improved in rehabilitation, and noticeable improvement can be seen within 3 months. In rehab, our goal is also to improve his overall independence and performing his daily activities and improving his transfers and his mobility. So there's a lot of room for improvement, and there is going to be a lot of progress that you see throughout rehabilitation. So hang in there. I know this is a very difficult time for you, so let me know if I could provide you more support or offer you resources, and take your time processing this. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Marino. Thank you for coming to today's session. In this session, I am going to be showing you how to do the bridging exercise and explain its importance during Mr. Marino's recovery. So the bridging exercise is important because it's gonna improve Mr. Marino's balance and his weight bearing and standing position. It's also going to help promote his overall trunk stability, which will help him with his transfers and his mobility. So this exercise consists of 2 steps, and I recommend that he does this exercise with the support of Mrs. Marino. So I understand that you don't have much exercise background, so I recommend that you have someone help you, if not Mrs. Marino, to facilitate the bridging exercise. So the exercise has 2 steps. I have a picture here. So this is step 1 of the bridging exercise, and then this is step 2. In step 1, this man is on a flat surface, a comfortable flat surface. His feet is flat on the ground close to his buttocks, and his hands are to his side, and then his knees are flexed. And then in the second step, that's when the bridging happens. So he lifts only his buttocks off the flat surface, flat comfortable surface, and he tightens his abdominal muscles and his buttocks muscles and holds this position where his knees, his hips, and his shoulders is in a straight line for 5 seconds before bringing it back down to step 1 position. So this is the bridging exercise, and Mrs. Marino, you can help facilitate this bridging part by holding his hips up and then bringing them down, but you're mostly just facilitating it and helping him stay balanced rather than doing this exercise for him. I'm going to be demonstrating how to do the bridging exercise and how you, Mrs. Marino, could help facilitate the bridge. So this is step 1 of the bridging exercise, as I showed you in the images with the man. So in this position, she is in supine position. Her arms are flat to her side, her knees are flexed, and her feet are flat on the surface. So this is step 1, and then step 2 is the bridging, and I'm going to be helping her lift her buttocks off the surface and supporting her, as you will be Mrs. Marino when Mr. Marino does this. So you're going to do the bridge now. So I'm supporting her here, and then we're holding this for 5 seconds. Okay, and then we're bringing it back to step 1. And that is the bridging exercise, and that's how you can do it together. Okay, so now that I've demonstrated how to do the bridging exercise with another person and explained the importance of it, did you have any questions? No? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you in an email or print out to you the copy of the steps that I was showing you earlier, and Let me know if you want me to send you other videos that show the bridging exercise, just so you can have a better understanding of how to do it on your own outside of therapy. But other than that, that completes our session for today. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Marino, for joining me today, and I'll see you at our next session.